We got it simple, 'cause we got a band. And we play cymbals in the band. All right, Samboners, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode of the Samboner Show. I'm not quite sure if Colin edits that music out. I play it real nice and lightly. It just kind of gets my juices flowing here in the morning of March 20th, Wednesday, March 20th. March 20th. March 20th. What the fuck is going on here? These months, no, March continues to fly by. Holy shit. I cannot believe it is already March 20th. I said it last week when it was March 13th, and here we are, March 20th. And it's coming to a close just like that. It's an action-packed month. It's birthday month here in the McKenzie family. I don't know what you want to call it. Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. Everybody's birthday running on February, March. Shout out to my brother, Joey Mack, celebrating a birthday yesterday on March 19th. Shout out to Samboner and Peg, also celebrating her 49th birthday. The two of them, man, I'll tell you, get those two at a local dive bar, and we're talking like a lot of fun, and the rest is history. But that's either here nor there. I didn't have that written down. It just came naturally because those two are some of my favorite people in the world. So shout out to Joe and Aunt Peg. A happy 49th birthday. 49 bananas times 2, 98. That's what we'll live to, baby. We're living to 198. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Everything we do here is brought to you by Not For Long Media. Jack in the back. The team back there. I don't know what's going on back there behind the curtains, but they continue to do great things. Not For Long Media. Give those guys a follow. Shout out to our good friends at the original Fudge Kitchen, shipping fudge all over the country. Oh, yeah. What did Colin tell me? Oh, that's right. Easter is approaching. Easter is approaching. You know what that means? Easter candles. You got to get your Easter candle. I have no idea what an Easter candle is, but I'm telling you right now, it sounds absolutely delicious. Get on fudgekitchen.com and order a goddamn Easter candle today. Today, Samboners. All right, back to the broadcast. Oh, yeah, one last shot. Just a quick thanks to, Forge Irish Stout, Trevor, and the Culinary Creations team, Adam Brown, the Philly and the Burbs team. Appreciate you supporting us. And look forward to doing some more, big things with you guys ahead. But you know what? That's all right. We're going to just continue to fire it up early. We're going to continue to fire it up often. Keep smashing that Sambone button for Hank Sauce. Get your Hank Sauce on. Oh, man. I was down in Sea Isle City over the last couple of days. It's fucking freezing down there. I'll be honest with you. Like, there is not a lot of life down there. I thought for whatever reason, I thought like post-pandemic, that like you were going to start to see like more everyday life down there. I think that's actually died off because living in Sea Isle between the months of November and February would be extremely painful, especially where like I'm at the block I'm at. Like, dude, that ocean breeze, that tailwind just comes ripping up. Like, it is not funny. I gotta grind through those walks with Wesley Poo. I really do. And then you take a nice little turn on 33rd Street after you grab your 24-ounce Wawa coffee, and then you go stiff breeze right up the ocean. But you know what? You just gotta breathe it in, Samboners. Just breathe that shit in, because there's nothing better than that salt air, those waves crashing, those sandy feet. The dog is absolutely in heaven. And shit, look, it's only like 30 minutes you got to deal with it, and that's it. I know this sounds cheesy, but like, that's just the best way to like just set your soul free a little bit and just kind of like, get some shit off your mind. And you're constantly grinding, you're constantly pounding. Coming off a banger St. Patty's Day weekend. We'll get into that in a second, man. Hope everybody had an unbelievable St. Patty's Day weekend. But just like that, here we go. We got March Madness. Oh, God, we talk about it all the time. Is it the best time of the year? I don't know what the best time of the year is anymore. Maybe every fucking minute of the day is the best time of the year. But like coming off of St. Patrick's Day, giddying up for March Madness, then you got Easter. Next thing you know, the spring flowers. We're making little, key getaways down south or out to the shore. I'm off my rocker already. All right, slow down, Mick. Slow down. Take a deep breath. We're gonna get through this. We're going to get through this. Samboners, I'll be honest with you. Like, look, this could be like episode 110. It feels like 2. It really does. I still get like sweaty palms. I still get like those butterflies. I got to crank on tunes just to kind of get warmed up and kind of let my brain escape from exactly what I have scripted here. And again, it may be boring, so you don't have to listen. But if you are listening, again, I have to advise this. Please get in the right lane. I do not want to run anybody off the road because at times I can get a little crazy. Now today, I'm not sure I'm going to get too crazy. My youngest is homesick, and my wife is also working from home. And there's just something weird about that. Like when there's other people in the house, I just kind of have to like sit here, hunker into my little office, and plan my escape out to the first and second round of March Madness, baby. March Madness. There is no better time, especially that Thursday and Friday. Like looking back on my days working mostly in corporate America, spent a good 20 plus years primarily in the telecommunication information technology business. And like granted, like we had to report, man. Every once in a while you had to check into your little cubicle and make it look nice and pretty. But you know what, dude, there was something to be said about the the office camaraderie, just bullshitting with the dudes and whoever else. And that tradition, I think, has died on a vine. I'm told it's starting to come back. I'm sure the city needs it, especially the small businesses down there. But like at the end of the day, come on now. Like the fact that we wasted an hour driving to work and then wasted another hour driving home. Like I didn't mind it. I took the train here and there. I drove. But like those 2 hours are critical, right? They're critical to your health. They're critical to you being able to spend a little bit more time with your family and really like kind of like absolutely getting to know your kids. Honestly, like you think about it, like our teachers see our kids more than we do. And that's a crime, right? So, like the man working remotely, the man having the flexibility to, come in a little late, work a little later. I don't know. Like at the end of the day, like I think that was a flaw. It really was. It was a flaw in the system. I fortunately was able to work from home most of my career. I think if you're disciplined enough, you're passionate enough, you're confident enough, you can succeed and show them. But like, at the end of the day, Samboners, your leash is as long as your quota. And there's been plenty of times where this Thursday, Friday has rolled around and I'm sitting there staring a fucking goose egg right in the mirror, like, oh my God, if I get caught hanging out at the boathouse on Thursday or Friday, getting after it for March Madness while showing a 0 on the sales board, that is an absolute no. And it's tough too because you can't necessarily, well, you can if you're thinking that far ahead, like sandbag a deal coming out of I was never a sandbagger. I really wasn't. If I could get that business on February 28th, I fucking closed that deal. I never thought about March. I never sandbagged. But you know what? Looking back on it, I should have sandbagged some deals. That way it looks nice and pretty. You're already at quota for March, and you have that gut feeling that, like, you know what? We're going to go to the boathouse. We're going to get after it. We're going to root on these first and second round games. Dude, there is no better time. There really is not. March Madness, the corporate blow off. God, even just looking back on my childhood too, like, we were basketball junkies. My brother and I, my sister, even my dad, like, we loved watching March Madness. I can't believe this. I was a Duke guy, like a Duke and a North Carolina. We were Duke and North Carolina fans. Like, as cheesy as this may sound, I remember playing hoops, Fisher Price style, as a kid. Let's say I was like 6 years old and my brother was 11. We were the biggest geeks in the world. Like, I would be wearing a Duke shirt and North Carolina shorts, and he would be wearing a North Carolina shirt and Duke shorts. And we'd be sitting there in the hallway, like in this small little tiny house that we grew up, playing Fisher Price, beating the living fucking bag out of each other until someone started bleeding. And that's likely what happened. I'm sure we got rushed to the hospital oftentimes to get stitches in our lips. But you know what? That was it, man. We would do that out in the driveway too, like Duke versus North Carolina, Duke versus Clemson. Like, dude, that's what it's all about, man. So look, everybody buckle up. Hope everybody has an awesome, awesome March Madness experience. Where you going? Where you heading? Where you drinking? Where you eating wings? Who do you got? Who do you got, Samboners? I'm going to run down my final four. I just filled out this bracket with my eyes closed. And to be quite honest with you, I have no idea. I have no clue about any of these teams. Maybe UConn, right? The fact that they are essentially equipped to run it back. They're very, very good. I have not watched a lick of college basketball this entire year, but I just filled out the bracket. We're going to go Iowa State. We're going to go Clemson. On the other side, we're going to go shout out to Shawnee Patton with Nebraska, and Tennessee. Tennessee, I feel like they're always right there, like a 1, 2, 3 seed, and they always get ousted. So this year, I'm going to say they make a run to the Final Four. Tennessee knocks off Nebraska. Iowa State knocks off Clemson. And then in the championship game, Iowa State, Tennessee, I'm going Iowa State. I just took Iowa State, a 2 seed. I couldn't tell you a single name of the player on their team. I couldn't tell you who their coach was. I couldn't tell you what conference they're in. I am not that equipped when it comes to college basketball. But if that hits, you heard it here first, Samboners. You heard it here first. Oh, man. All right. That's that. Pizza month, baby. We are rocking. We are rolling for the first time in the history of Sambone Nation. We are cranking the pizzas out. What do we got here? Shout out to our good friend Robbie Flay, popping in a little honey pie action, a new joint over in Springfield area, Delaware County. Looks good. I will say, eye test action. I thought it looked like, I don't know, little eight jobber out of Delco. What else we got? Oh, I hit up Pika's, right? You can't go a full month, pizza month, without throwing a little Pika's action in there. And the great debate is Pika's or Santucci's. Like, I didn't realize that until our good friend D. Murr dropped a little heater from Johnny's Pizza out of Bryn Mawr, and that shit looks absolutely fire. And he brought it up, Santucci's or Pika's. Like, wow, this is serious. Like, pizza debate. Okay, I'm new to all this shit. Like, I have never been on my quest to find the best pizza. But I will not let you down, Samboners. I will continue to get out there. I will continue to grind. And look at me. I'll even drop a little wow pizza because I'm a man of the people, baby. And look, it wasn't that bad. I test that wow pizza like at first I'm like, shit, is this in the sevens? Wow, like this is underrated. Like I should be getting this for my kids. $12, nice little 14, 16-inch pie. Like, why not? But no, come on, Zamboners. That's no good for you. I'm sure the cheese is not that, high quality. The sauce is probably very generic. It had no flavor to it. The crust was somewhat like cardboard. I'm sure you probably could use that pizza as a sled. You really could, honestly. If it was snowing out and your sled broke and you had leftover pizza, you could probably go down the hill with that pizza, if that makes any sense. And guess what? It doesn't. I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I just came up with that joke. God, it's terrible. I'm never going to be a comedian. But I do like the podcasting, and I'll continue to do my best here, Samboner. So just bear with me. We're learning. We're growing. And we're making a fucking fool out of ourselves, aren't we? But yeah, that's it. Pika's, wow. Where to hit next? The time is running out. Pizza month is flying by. Like Samboner Nation, like maybe you could step it up just like a little bit. There's a family out in North Carolina running laps around you. I got Samboners down in Galway, Ireland. Like, come on. There's tons of joints out there. I just told you, Philadelphia is quickly becoming a pizza town. Can you fucking get out there and start Samboner already? Jesus Christ. My daughter and my wife are probably right outside this door right now listening in, going to themselves, I married that guy? Is that dad, Mom? What is he doing? He's probably picking his nose. As a matter of fact, I am picking my nose right now. What are you going to do about it? Right? It's March Madness, baby. Coming off of St. Patty's Day. Let's go. Let's go. All right. What else do I have written down here? This might be a short episode. I got to hit the bricks here soon. But I appreciate everybody tuning in, Sambone Nation. Appreciate all the love and support. You know, these are the tougher months. But just like I said, man, time is flying. Before you know it, we'll be clanging them. We'll be banging them down the shore. What are we looking at? Like 68 days until Memorial Day weekend. I went down, man. I just told you guys I went down the shore. Had to do a little paint action, right? I had some time in my hands. I figured, you know what? I'll break out the glove. Dude, it was ceiling work, though. Painting the ceiling sucks. Painting the ceiling kind of like really blows, honestly. But thank God I'm going to be painting the walls here in a couple weeks. So I was able to hit the corners up and the wall at the same time. And the ceiling paint also acts as a primer. I'm actually a very good painter, believe it or not. Like I got that wrist action. I never use tape. I don't need to use tape. If you're using tape, you're an amateur. That is amateur hour. I'm telling you right now, if you're out there painting your house and you need to use that blue tape across the baseboard or the wall or wherever it may be, you're an amateur painter. And this guy right here, this Samboner, I don't need it. I call myself a very qualified painter. Like if all things just go to hell here, and I doubt they will, I'm perfectly fine becoming an independent contractor, painter, drinking 12 Coors Lights a day, coming home, getting my flannel, pants on and sitting on the couch and just waiting for the next day to arrive. I'd be very content with that. All right. So let's do a little St. Patrick's Day recap. Whew, man. So shout out to the Bohannons. We headed over to Essington, PA, right down by the airport. I got a lot of family that reside in the Ridley Park area. And my dad's cousin John was rocking and rolling at the Flashback Cafe. Here we go. Another bar of the week style. Absolutely. Flashback. Start that over. Here we go. Another bar of the week. We're talking Flashback Cafe in Essington, Pennsylvania, right there by the airport. Your classic corner dive bar. Like from the outside, you look at this bar and you're thinking, oh, Jesus. I actually took Sam Jr. with me too. He wanted to see his cousins. And we're walking up and he's thinking like that. Where are we? I'm like, give it some time. But we walk in and this place has it lit, ready to go, decked out in St. Patty's Day. The music's going, the lights are flashing, the Guinnesses are flowing. The TV scene was absolutely phenomenal. At first, they just had the Phillies on, but we finally got the Players' Championship on. And just like that, we're having a grand old time. Very, very clean bar. I understand why bars don't allow smoking anymore. And I might have said in the past, like, I don't mind it, but there was something to be said about like just kind of the clean air, door in the back, door in the front. Everybody was being jolly. Everybody was having a good time. Overall, that bar was an easy 4.5 out of 5 on the Colin Thompson Bar of the Week scale. Shout out. Man, what a great spot. And then we wrapped it up. We headed home and we went over to Lulu Country Club for their St. Patrick's Day festivities. Look, they brought some Irish jiggers and dancers over to the scene, and that was really cool for the kids to see the Irish jigs. But like, here's where I got a problem. And again, man, I love Lulu. I love going there. I love playing there. I love the people there. But like, I got a bone to pick. Like, there's a thorn in my side. Like, again, like, and I didn't mean to bring down the hot dog. It's early in the season. We'll get the rolls all situated there, and hopefully the hot dogs will start cooking a little bit longer in advance. There's nothing like a dog at the turn, you know what I mean? But like, back to the St. Patrick's Day party for the third straight St. Patrick's Day, and shit on us for continuing to go here because we just like it. It's convenient. It's right down the street. But you mean to tell me you're going to hire a karaoke band that doesn't sing St. Patrick's Day music, Irish music? Like, oh my God, even if it's just like every third or fourth song, like throw something in there. That's what it's all about. But no, that's not the case. We're going to just throw the karaoke duel and we're going to get our Taylor Swift on. Ah, man, what a party foul. Really, what a party foul. But look, man, it feels good that golf season is back on the swing. Like, I don't like talking about my golf game, but when you fire an opening day 77 and you putt lights out and you take 60 boot off your best buddy, you're going to talk about it. You really are. You're going to talk about it. Even through 6, a 3 putt for double on 7 from 8 feet. Come back to, on 7. Go to 8, throw a 9 iron about 8 feet, 9 feet, bang the putt for birdie. Just like that, we're 1 over through 8. Throw a sand wedge in on 9 to roughly 10, 15 feet. Absolutely lights out in the front. Just missed the birdie putt. We're 1 over on the front. 1 over on the front. We par 10. We par 11. We get to 12, and we drop a little hot dog at the turn. Happy hot dog at the turn season. And this numbnuts flubs one short. It chips it over the green. No, onto the back fringe, and fucking 3 putt again. Just like that. I'm putting lights out, but I have 2 3 putts. So I'm 3 over through 12. Oh, man, 13, hardest hole in the course. I blow my drive about 100 yards right. I hit a rescue to about 50 yards short and right. I hit a sand wedge way past the pin, 25, 30 feet past the pin. I'm talking like if it doesn't hit the cup, it's off the green. Boom, nailed it for par. We're still 3 over. We go to 14. Screwed that up. Another 3 putt. We're now 4 over. Shit, now I'm starting to draw a black. Came up short on 14, bogey. Oh, 15, knocked a sand wedge to like 6 feet. Missed the putt. Head out to 17. Reach it in 2. Driver rescue. 3 putt for par. You goddamn knuckle. Man, this could have been low. And an unfortunate bogey on 18 for a 77. 6 over 77. So we're out there. We're firing, baby. Can't wait to get out with all you Samboners. A Samboner Open is a long time in the making. And, again, I continue to preach here, but if anybody has ideas, I'm all ears. May have something up my sleeve. Maybe I'll partner with a good friend and get some things going in the fall, because that would be one hell of a time. One hell of a time. The Samboner Open. Oh, baby. Bring it on. But what do we got here? That's about it, Samboners. Holy shit, man. Look at this. 8 days till opening day. Citizens Bank Park or Veterans Stadium? If you had to choose, it's easy. Citizens Bank Park. But the Veterans Stadium was the greatest. Like, the fact that Veterans Stadium was the only stadium with a prison in it, that goes to show you how fucked up the Philadelphia faithful is. But no, both of those stadiums will always hold a special place in our heart. I don't know. I think I saw something like they replaced the Veteran Stadium turf like 5 or 6 times in its full existence, the 30 years it was there. And then boom, it's over. So looking forward to the Phils. The Sixers still have life. Do they bring back Embiid? Do they not? Nice little win the other night against Miami. The Fly guys are continuing to just stay right there with the 3rd seed, bring in heat. Playoff basketball, playoff football. I'll tell you, not football, playoff hockey. That's what it's all about. Watching this regular season stuff is like watching paint dry. It really is. I'd rather paint, literally. But we'll see. Time is ticking down. It'd be fun to get both of those teams in the playoffs. And, as for just regular personal life, we're in transition mode. We are in transition mode, Samboners. Basketball is officially over. Soccer's starting to pick up. Lacrosse, I see out there. My kids are playing softball, baseball, dance. Like, I got to be honest with you. Like, maybe this is like, this is my fatherly advice segment. And again, like, I say this with all sincerity. I really do. I'm a father of 3. I have a 13-year-old, 12-year-old, and a soon-to-be 8-year-old tomorrow. Addie J will be 8 tomorrow. And sports, human interaction, competition is just, it's tough to explain, but it is the difference when it comes to your child's attitude and the way they treat you, the way they come home, right? Like, we have lulls. Where, like, there's times where we have nothing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. By Thursday, my kids are absolutely driving my nuts. But if they're out there at least an hour or 2 every day, I'm telling you right now, they come home happy. Because, look, they're out there playing soccer or baseball, and they can't have their phone on you. I mean, don't even get me started with, like, taking timeout breaks in basketball. My girls are running to the bathroom to do TikToks. But at the end of the day, like, it's a beautiful thing that it's starting to warm up. Your kids are out there playing, running, having that human interaction, and that is what's going to make your kid a happier kid. So that's my cheesy fatherly advice segment of the day. And that's all she got. That's all she wrote. Sambone Nation, appreciate all love and support. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Until next time, Samboner out. Love you all.
My mouth starts to water, my knees get weak.